Arlington. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And he's got room.
Now inside the 25.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Love looking deep here for Dobbs. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Prescott off play action.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On play action, Prescott got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. Touchdown! From 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. In motion, the tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Dobbs goes in motion.
On 3rd down, Love.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Dobbs goes in motion.
On 4th down, Love.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
That run good for 7 yards, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Prescott now on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He'll try again.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 14-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Love now to pass on first down.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's got this down to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Dobbs goes in motion.
First down, going to the air with Love.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Play action this time with Love. He'll buy some time right.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott, being chased out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, Love to pass. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
On the double. Right 60. Madden.
In motion right goes Reed.
Final play of the half, Love. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Striker, 3-3. Hey,
In motion left, that's Reed.
97.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And this is going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They run again with Dowdle.
They find some, and now off to the races down the right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
116 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Play action now, Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On second down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Prescott on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, 50, 50. Go. Mike's 50. Squeeze, double up. Ready.
Love now on second down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Prescott now.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
43
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll send Reed in motion left. Now Love. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, Prescott here to throw.
Oh, he brings it in off the deflection.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down, Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Powering his way forward. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, Red. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50. I smell fear in that offense.
Drill green.
Hey, don't look up. Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, yo. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey.
Mike 60. Let's go.
Love now. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.